Should a public, nationally televised police report be redacted of important information? Yes or no? This was found by Belfour Property Restoration personnel. The bullets, this is days after. This should be in the chief's name. The chief should have his name on this report. Chief Rosman. Why is this part redacted? I'm a patrol sergeant. I am a patrol sergeant A with the Michigan State University Police Department. I was assigned as a night shift patrol sergeant. At the time of this incident, approximately 2019 hours on February 13th, 2023. I was one of the initial responding police officers to this incident. Zachary Rangel. Emergency notification, officer's actions prior to Berkey Hall. At approximately, that's 8:19 p.m. or 1900 hours on February 13th, 2023, I was dispatched to Berkey Hall for a report shots fired and multiple were people shot, injured, period. Now it doesn't say who or what time they were shot. I responded from the Michigan State University Police Department. As I was leaving the police department's parking lot at approximately 8:20, 100 hours, I contacted, now they said in the police report, they were in Berkey Hall at 8:20, 2020. I contacted the MSU police cadets via radio. Who the heck's the police cadets? And told them activate the lockdown for the campus. Okay. I did not receive a response from the cadet. I attempted again to reach the cadet and they responded, go ahead, we got you. Huh. So you put kids in charge? With this response, it is my belief they copied my previous radio traffic with the order to activate the campus-wide alert notification for shelter-in-place active shooter. Now this didn't go out until 8:30, 8:31. Okay. Some kids didn't know about it. They had friends call them because they heard about it from the news first. Eyewitnesses. I responded to the cadet in return via radio. Thank you. Put the campus in lockdown. Shots fired at Berkey Hall. Okay? So this didn't happen because it didn't go out until 8:30, 8:31. This exchange with the police cadet occurred at approximately 8:20, 100 hours. Okay? Or 20:20, 100 hours. 8:20 p.m. After giving the order to send out the campus-wide alert, I proceeded to Berkey Hall. While en route to Berkey Hall, I heard via radio traffic ELPD and Ingham County were already on their way to the scene. I requested dispatch to notify Meridian Township Police for mutual aid. Dispatch advised Meridian Township was already notified and Lansing Police were also on their way. Also, while en route to Berkey Hall, dispatch advised the shooter was reported to be in the hallway outside and they were working on getting a description of the shooter. Still, nothing was sent out. Keep in mind, 8:30, 8:31. Dispatch advised multiple people were shot. Some were jumping from windows, and there was a victim shot in the blank, not breathing. So why would they redact that part of a police report? Okay. Berkey Hall arrival. I arrived on scene at approximately 2200 hours. This is the officer Zachary Rangel. So let's see if he says I see any more officers, because they said there was officers inside at 8:20. It was at this time another responding officer advised via radio a perimeter needs to be set up around the Berkey Hall. One of the locations requested was the west side of the Berkey Hall. I immediately took the west side of the building as a perimeter point and notified dispatch of my location. Okay, listen to the rest of this. As I was parking my patrol on the west side of the building, another officer inside Berkey Hall reported a witness inside the building stated they heard shots fired on the first floor of the east side of the building. Immediately after this radio traffic, another officer reported with urgency in their voice of potential shots fired coming from the west. Okay. I did not hear the reported. He's claiming he's at Berkey Hall and he doesn't hear this. So this doesn't add up. I was on the west side of the building. I very briefly took cover next to a tree outside the west entrance of Berkey with the anticipation of the hooter would possibly leave through the west doors and I would intercept them. Seconds later, more radio traffic from a responding officer reported a witness told them the hooter was heading towards the Union Building, westbound on Grand River, carrying a schmanwhip. I looked north towards the sidewalk along Grand River and then a 360 degree around me to see if I could locate the hooter. I did not see the hooter. I'm saying this because I'm in the library. I don't want to scare people. Look, this report is bad. After learning the hooter was last seen on foot walking towards Union, I ran to my patrol car to drive towards the Union Building. Okay, so he hasn't engaged or seen him at all. And he's heard multiple reports. At this time, radio traffic indicated a witness at East Circle and West Circle reported seeing the hooter and described of a shorter black male with a schmamgum wearing a blue mask was given for the alleged hooter. I arrived at East Circle and West Circle and did not see or locate the hooter at this location. While at East Circle and West Circle, I met with other police officers from MSUPD and ELPD who were on foot. I suggested using my patrol as cover to advance toward the Union while I drove. This plan is what we did to advance westbound towards the Union in search of the hooter. While driving towards the Union, multiple victims were running towards us. Well, are they civilians? Okay, sorry, correction. Multiple civilians were running towards us against police officers as we advanced. It was further learned at this time the hooter was inside the Union Building. I proceeded to drive on the grass toward the south entrance of the Union Building. Dispatch was also advising there was a victim inside the Union that was shot. Okay, Union Building arrival. At approximately 20:27, that's 8:27 p.m., myself and other responding officers entered the south entrance of Union. Now, remember, reports are in the north. He was let in the north door. I interviewed a guy at Sparty's who worked there the night, and he said he was let in the north door, the back cafeteria door. Dispatch advised the hooter was reported to be in the cafeteria of the Union. At this time, I did not hear any blank fire, nor did I hear any screaming from the civilians/victims. It appeared most of the Union was already emptied. There were several civilians, I estimated 5 to 10, that came from the basement of the Union and left out the south entrance. Okay. Myself and other police officers advanced toward the cafeteria, which is located on the north side of the Union. So why didn't they go in the north? He had a full thing of officers, plus a car for a cover. Why didn't they go right through the north? They knew it was in the north. Once at the cafeteria, I learned from other responding officers a victim was located in the kitchen area. Once the cafeteria was cleared, now remember, this is the same spot that Belfort Cleaning found bullets. If you read just the page before, 3 days or 4 days after. So how did these officers not know they were there? Or the FBI? Myself, along with other officers from Lansing Police Department and East Lansing Police Department, proceeded to search floors 2 through 4 for the hooter. Several civilians were located on these floors and were escorted out of the building to awaiting officers outside. The blank hooter was not located on these floors. No further wounded victims were located on these floors. At approximately 2100 hours, I notified dispatch that our initial search of the buildings from floors 1 through 4 were complete. I advised dispatch SRT and SWAT was needed to complete a secondary search due to the locked doors we could not gain access to. Additional officers, actions, building checks. So I'm going to stop there. Page 66. Okay, you could read the rest of it. It's on my website. Go to presidentandrewconboy.org, presidentuniverse.com, presidentuniverse.com, presidentandrewconboy.com, president-of-the-United-States.com, or andrewconboyforpresident.com. Any of those websites work. Or go to the FBI.gov website, where you can read every 40 seconds, a child goes missing in America. And that's what I'm looking to stop. Love you, Miller, Mass, and Colette Quinn. Have a great day.